world. Welcome to this video. This is Tina from TinaHeals.com, and today I'm speaking about the ascendant and the rising sign. So, the rising sign is a sign that rises in your horoscope in the eastern sky at the moment of your birth, and the ascendant is the degree, all right, of the rising sign. So ascendant is more specific. Again, it is the degree that rises on the eastern side of the horizon at the moment of your birth, of your rising sign. Okay, so now what is more important, the sun sign, the moon sign, or the ascendant? Totally depends. If your ascendant is heavily aspected, then of course you have to look at your ascendant. Even if it is not, it's imperative because the ascendant is really the interface of how you work with the world. Okay, in Vedic astrology, the ascendant is known as the lagna, and it is the point of contact that the first point of contact that the soul makes with the 3D world. So the world will always perceive you as your ascendant. It is the armor, the garb that you put on when you go to face the world, okay? So even if you have, say, a more quiet moon like Virgo, and if you have an ascendant in Leo, then you will come across as boisterous, loud, dramatic, a leader. So, ascendant is very important, and if you have your ascendant in Scorpio, then this is your video. Now, ascendant in Scorpio is deep, 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 deep. And why is that? It's because Scorpio is really a very deep sign. Okay, in traditional astrology, Scorpio is ruled by Mars, the god of war. And in modern astrology, Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, which is the god of the netherworld or the underworld, which deals with the unconscious. So, Scorpio is very transformative and it's a sign of birth and regeneration. So, having your ascendant in Scorpio, people perceive you as someone with depth, emotional depth. Uh, it could be too much for some people because you come across as someone whose energy can be heavy and penetrative. So this is something that you always have to work with as a Scorpio ascendant, how not to come across as someone who's got tremendously heavy energy. You can be vindictive. Scorpio ascendants can be vindictive in their lower vibrations, tremendously possessive, obsessive, compulsive. See, with Pluto, everything Plutonic is obsessive. Okay, not every. Endings which can be painful, so there's always pain and trauma with Scorpio ascendants. This is something that people perceive, the pain in your life. Even if you don't like to be emotionally demonstrative about your personal relationships or your personal problems, you like to keep things very deep and secretive. This is something that people notice, that you don't want to open up, that you have these clear definitive boundaries. This is something you have to find, how to express yourself emotionally, how to be fluid with your emotions, because your emotions are deep, 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 and profound. And this is where you have to be able to balance them out. The sign of Scorpio has three vibrations, three archetypes. The scorpion, the sting of the scorpion, which is the lowest. Then the eagle, which is all about rising to a vantage point and looking at the samsara with a detached eye. And then ultimately, the ultimate symbol of Scorpio is the phoenix, which speaks of the ultimate transmutation or regeneration. And Scorpio is actually the sign of initiation. It's where we have to understand the light of the soul. But don't be selfish. Don't let people perceive you as the selfish, obsessed, possessive, jealous Scorpio, because yeah, you can be very jealous. Ask your partner if you have a Scorpio ascendant and you just want to be so secretive about your relationship, that sometimes it can really uh, hurt someone, say who's someone who's got a Venus in Leo and who wants to be demonstrative about things, or a moon in Pisces, someone who wants emotional connection with you. So this is something you have to understand, that you feel it all very deeply, but you can't communicate it to the world. That's where you need to find balance, and if you do, you are truly the phoenix resurrecting above the 3D world and seeing the truth, the ultimate truth. This is the sign of the initiate. So make sure to tap into the higher vibes, and let me know if you like that video in the comment section. Like, subscribe and share, and do check out my body of work at www.tinahills.com. Thank you. Bye.